So where do you like to play? So what got me thinking about this was the fact that my youngest daughter was outside while I was getting some exercise this morning, and she wanted to run. And so, okay, great, let's run. And so we ran, and then, of course, she got tired, and so we'd take some breaks and we'd run. And so I kind of did some, I guess, experimentation to see what seemed to motivate her the best. And it seemed like running with her but behind her seemed to be the most motivating thing. She liked to be out a nice, not maybe just right in front of me either, like maybe like she just felt like she was like winning but with some margin maybe. And it's something that I've thought about some, especially of course with this being toward the end of the football season here. um, how different players seem to be motivated by different environments. Sadly, Patrick Mahomes seems to be very motivated by being um, not favored, by being the underdog, and and big moments. The bigger the moment, the happier he seems to be to play in it, basically. And so it is unfortunate for those of us who are tired of the Chiefs going to Super Bowl after Super Bowl. But the larger point is that it's interesting how different people. For some people, if they're in a spot that looks kind of impossible, then that's actually when they get fired up. They love a challenge. They love it when it looks like they're losing, and they've got to step up in a big way, and that's what gets them going. Other people, and I would say maybe the majority of people, I think those people are maybe a little bit more exceptional. I think maybe the greater percentage of the population is kind of motivated a little bit more like my daughter. It's like when you can hear the competition, or whatever the things that you're fighting against, if you will. If you can see them in the corner of your eye behind you, they're not that far off. It kind of gives you inspiration to keep running hard. But being in the lead gives you energy, gives you juice to keep going, to put in the effort. Whereas if you felt like you're a few steps behind, and then you're not as likely to put in the amount of effort that you would, and you don't get that sort of that rush, those endorphins, keeping you powering ahead at full speed when you feel like you're a little behind where you want to be. And so I think it's good probably to know what kind of personality that you have, and and then to adapt somewhat. So like, for instance, if winning, the sensation of winning fuels you, and then maybe you need to focus more on the wins that you're getting on a day-to-day basis. Um, if the feeling of being behind or of losing actually motivates you, maybe you need to focus on, hey, I'm actually behind or I'm losing in this area, and that's how you need to. So just I think it's just a good idea to pay attention to how you're motivated, and then kind of hack it. Use that to your advantage, and to be as motivated as you possibly can naturally through your natural instincts.